Welcome to CSM. You've joined a great team of professionals who are committed to integrity, quality, service, respect, and continuous improvement. Together we are building a better future in the communities where we live and work. We'd like to spend the next few minutes telling you a little more about who we are as a company and how you can start on the right track to being a successful employee. We'll start with the company history and introduce you to CSM's founder. Next, we'll share our award-winning strategy for community involvement, and finally, we'll end by telling you about our core competencies. So let's get started. CSM's president and CEO is Gary Holmes. Anyone who has worked at CSM for a while knows the inspiring story of how Gary started this company by selling light bulbs at a young age and how he grew to become a giant in the real estate market. We feel it is important that you, as a new associate, know about our history, which provides the foundation for our current operations.
I'd been reading in this magazine about longer life light bulbs, and there was an ad for become a salesman for them, and so I sent in the form and sent in the initial money and got the starting kit and went door to door selling the light bulbs. So I thought, well, gee, this works for me, I'll get the rest of the Boy Scouts selling them. So I got the rest of our troop selling them, and I went with kind of the model of we gave the kids a certain amount of money per light bulb, and the troop got a little bit, and then I added prizes at the end of the year. Like a bicycle was one of them, and football, and a couple of other odds and ends, and selling them, and that worked out pretty well. And starting the next year, I thought, well, if that worked out well for our troop, why not get the rest of the Boy Scouts in the Twin Cities selling them? So I went from there to get a lot more of them to sell them, and basically got pretty much the troops in the Twin Cities selling them, which was about 5,000 Boy Scouts. So that's how I got in the light bulb business. I was still this Rothschild's company in modern merchandising, which were the LaBelle stores, if some of the people can remember. The catalog stores, I was financing those for them around the country. And then myself and another person, we started a development company building the LaBelle stores around the country. I was doing the property management pretty much out of my trunk of the car, and did not have anything formal. And I had offices kind of at all those different places, so I would go kind of around. So Leonard Gasperry and I were building an apartment project in Rapid City, which is Candlewood Apartments today. And at that time, the usury rate was lower rate than what we could borrow money at. So we had to form a corporation to buy the money, and that was called Colonial Apartments. So what we decided to do is, knowing that we already had real estate in several states, decided we had to have a longer name. So one of our attorneys at the time decided, well, let's have a longer name so that we can get registered everywhere. So we had it to be Colonial Services and Management, Inc. So when we first started out in that business, we got tired of hearing the receptionist keep calling it Colonial Services and Management, Inc. So eventually we shortened the name to CSM Corporation.
So as you can see, Gary's pioneering spirit over the last 30 years has really paid off. Gary is committed to the community as well. One of our core values is to give back to the communities in which we live and work. We encourage active participation through volunteerism and giving. In 2008, CSM was awarded the Jefferson Award for Corporate Philanthropy, an award given to companies that engage with their communities through the donation of time and resources. In 2009, CSM was the recipient of the Partner in Hope Award. This award is presented annually to one company that it goes above and beyond to make an impact in the community. We are proud recipients of numerous awards. Lodging awards include two-time winner of Marriott Developer of the Year, Country Inn by Carlson Developer of the Year, three-time winner of Marriott Hotel of the Year, and Marriott Conversion Hotel of the Year. Our commercial properties received the NIOP Award of Excellence 14 times, three-time award winner for Business Journal Best in Real Estate, four-time winner of the Minnesota Shopping Center Association Star Award, and Economic Developer of the Year awarded by the Economic Development Association of Minnesota. The Minnesota Multi-Housing Association has honored our residential properties with Best Manager, Best Leasing Consultant 2 times, Best Caretaker, Best Maintenance Team 3 times, and Best Exterior Renovation. Our corporate executives believe that ongoing development is an important part of our culture. CSM has a comprehensive talent management program entitled LEAD, which stands for Leadership, Enrichment, Assessment, and Development. The purpose of the program is to objectively assess talent throughout the organization. Your orientation is just the beginning. You will continue to learn and develop throughout your career with us. From its humble beginnings over 30 years ago, CSM has built a solid infrastructure to support all of its business ventures. The core competencies are the driving force in how you can triumph as a CSM employee. We know you will help CSM to achieve its vision as you develop your problem-solving, communication, decision-making, business acumen, and priority-setting skills. With CSM, your professional growth will be fueled by a strategic focus and a drive for results. Please ask us for any questions that will help your transition. We're glad to have you here.